So we're going to be together for around 60 minutes, and I'm going to give the space to Kalika.
Okay, so thank you and welcome all. Let's just, before we do anything, just let's check inside, connect with the heart. We can put our hands on the heart, because the more often we can do it, we connect with our source. Because if the heart stops, all the drama and all the movie of this life stops. So let's connect and see how the heart is doing. And we close our eyes, we connect with the heart, and just breathe in and out for some time, relaxing in the heart. Om Shri Gurave Namaha. Om Shri Gurave Namaha. Om Shri Gurave Namaha. Om Ganpataye Namaha. Om Ganpataye Namaha. Om Ganpataye Namaha. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Hari Om, Hari Om, Hari Om. Om Krim Shri Lalita Vikaye Namaha. Om Krim Shri Lalitam Vikaye Namaha. Om Krim Shri Lalitam Vikaye Namaha. Hari Om, Hari Om, Hari Om Matatsa. Take a deep breath again and release. Another big breath. Hold it for a while. And release. And we breathe in for the last time. Hold it in for a few seconds and release. And slowly and gently, when you feel ready, you can just come back, open your eyes, be present. So this is a satsang, eh? Satsang is like coming home to our truth. And there can be so many questions about what is the truth. The truth is all the beings that we are looking into here on the screen, all the beautiful people, we are not separate. We are very one. because we are all energetically connected in this moment. And though in a certain frequency, we can open our eyes and we might think, or we might see with our physical eyes and see that, 6, 7 different women are sitting here. But actually, there are no such creatures on this existence, because we are all bundled up frequencies and vibrations. And this is what our ancients, they knew it very well. So they called our beings and the ultimate truth Nada Brahma. Nad means the frequency or the vibrations of the sound. And we are all a cluster of certain different kinds of sounds and frequencies and vibrations. And if you would say, oh, how would I know that? So if you are just aware of your thoughts in this moment, thoughts are certain words, and all kind of words are creating certain kind of feelings in your body. And these feelings are vibrating inside you, and they are creating some kind of resonance, some different kind of frequencies. And that is how you know that a bundle of frequency called Humita is different from a bundle of frequency called Riya, because there are different thoughts going on right now in this moment. And at the same time, everything is present here now. And exactly just the way all of us, we are sitting here now, in the whole world, all the beings in this world, all the earthly beings, they are sitting together as different bundles of vibrations. And whoever is tuning in this moment, they are doing the same kind of things. Just like, let's say, all of us, we are sitting here in our very feminine church, in our very feminine temple. And we are on the same page right now. It's a same frequency. So we are all one. And whatever we do here from this space in this moment, it is affecting all. It's affecting the whole, in the whole existence. And knowing that it empowers us, because we can come together as a huge power, not only to bless us, but also to bless everything that is there in this existence. So because the ancients knew this, they created some chants, which are vibrational realities. So when we connected in the heart, we connected with the earthly creatures, we connected with the earth itself as an entity. Because the heart is completely connected with the heart, the earth. And the moment you connect there, suddenly you feel that everything falls in place. You feel at home, you come back. And then to start this journey, we ushered in the energies to clean away the energies which can be a bit stubborn, which can create some obstacles in understanding each other. So we invoked certain energies in certain vibrational ways. And that is how it is very easy and it is possible to connect with each other in this moment. With words, with silence, with action, just by being here. It's beautiful. So that was my start, and I would hand it over to Humita. Whatever you want to share, you feel like sharing.
There is something happening when we come together. We bring in all of us. and our energies merges. And you can feel that oneness, becoming one heart, becoming one beating heart, becoming one energy, and you can rest a little bit more. So I really invite you to rest. And sometimes you can give yourself like an extra permission. Like I give myself permission to be here. Nothing to do, nowhere to go. And you might feel it right away. There is something very beautiful when you give yourself permission, you allow yourself to just rest. You have instant gratification in your body. Your nervous system can relax. Your heart can expand a little bit more. You feel yourself a little bit more. You can deepen the connection with yourself, with the others, with life, with existence, all happening at the same time. And these moments of silence are just such a gift. How often do we have in life a moment of silence? When you're not playing music, when you're not speaking, when you're not reading, when you're not moving, but just feeling and observing this nothingness, the space around you. It's in the silence where your questions can be answered, where the struggles can be resolved, where the heart can expand, where you can just be you. And it's okay when it comes with a little bit of uncomfortableness. We somehow forgot the value of the breath, the value of silence. But that's where it all started. And that's where it all is. So I invite you to just sit and lean back. Surrender to this moment. And if someone has a question or would like to share something, then this is your moment. Nikaulika, you would like to share?
The silence is so precious.
Yes, we don't want to break it.
Yes, and exactly how Preeti she mentioned that.
Preeti is sharing. I prefer typing. That's great. I feel a lot of energy around my heart. Very beautiful. I feel so connected, and I don't feel that very often. I can lose it quickly. Sometimes even the connection to myself. Satnam. Wow, thank you.
Thank you for sharing that, Preeti. And whenever you feel that you are not connected, even when you feel and you think, still know the reality is you are. Because that is also a privilege to be able to think and to feel. Some people, they have lost that capability also, and still they are alive. And that is the greatest gift for which we can just be so grateful. This life itself is a big celebration. Each and every breath is a celebration of life. It's a proof that you are alive. And when you are so deeply connected to each and every breath of yours, when you inhale, just really being present. Because when you are inhaling, it is simply like welcoming a friend, the God inside you, and holding that space inside you for a while. And then again, while exhaling, just letting it go, allowing. Our breath is so precious. And if we can just be present with our breath, it is the key to everything, all mysteries. Everything will be revealed to you. And just to be present with yourself, just to enjoy your own company is the true satsang that you have. Because you are your only truth. There is nothing else. And when you love that, when you are so completely rooted in that, there is nothing to lose because you did not come with anything. You're not going to go with anything. You have simply come from nowhere just to have an experience as a human in this body. This body will go, but you will keep moving on and on and on. That is so beautiful. And when you can really come deep in that space, you know each and every being on this planet Earth is connected with you. The greatest practice, the greatest sadhana, the greatest truth, the greatest bliss is to know that you matter. When you become peaceful, when you receive your breath peacefully, you hold it in peace and in bliss, and you just breathe it out with a lot of peace and bliss, then you are an alive blessing on this whole planet. You don't have to prove anything, you don't have to do anything, you don't have to go anywhere. You can just be happy knowing that you have happened. Existence created you, and it is still keeping you alive because you still matter. There is something inside you which you don't even know is being shared. It is going to someone who needs it, whatever it is, without any kind of judgment. Even in sickness, some people say that I am sick, I have fallen sick, I have no use. It feels so bad. I tell you, this is such a great opportunity that you provide for others to take care of you. Because by taking care of you, by looking after you, you give them the greatest joy of life, of playing their part, of being a caregiver. Because that is the greatest joy. Joy and happiness comes from being able to give service, care, love, wisdom, knowledge, whatever. So it is not about you being sick. So many times in your life, you have taken care of others in so many different situations. So life creates an opportunity for the others so that they can come and they can have the pleasure and the joy of taking care of you, of supporting you, of loving you, so that you can completely be receptive. And instead of being receptive, we really start fighting and we say that I don't feel good, I'm sick, I'm this. Just by being able to see that you're still alive and people care about you, you're being taken care. That's beautiful. And that needs a lot of power, actually. That needs a lot of strength. It needs a lot of courage. And when you pass through that sickness or when you pass through that phase in your life, you come out even more stronger and you come out even more wiser. And you can be at peace with yourself because this is a human experience you have signed up for. You are not a Superman. You have a human body. You have a human mind. You are a human being. And you have your strengths and you are also fragile. Everything, it's a full circle. It's the whole spectrum. And when you live it all, yes, then you are so wise and you are so complete. And from that space arises a very, very deep wisdom inside to embrace yourself, the true satsang. Experiencing another facet of you, knowing another part of you, discovering another part of you. Because you are an infinite being. There are so many different colors and shades to you. And we really want to hold on to only one part of it. Ria, you want to share something?
I just am overflowing with love for everything, everyone, the whole universe. That's what I'm feeling. And I am fortunate to feel that every day, like this big bundle of love surrounding me. And by the evening, it gets a little bit smaller, but it's still abundant. Yes, that's what I am sharing with everyone. So that is my sharing with all of you. Thank you. Thank you for being here.
Yeah, same to you. Thank you for being here and thank you for sharing that abundance with us.
It's the only way. Love is all.
You have such an amazing smile. I guess we all have our own unique smiles, and when you just smile with sunshine, it really shines through, shining our light onto each other and knowing that we are really all the different rays of that one huge shining sun, that solar energy. And how beautiful it is that knowing that this human life is very transient. It's nothing in the huge cosmos, in the cosmic reality. It's just like a drop in the ocean. But still, it's beautiful. And we are so lucky to experience it. Oh, welcome, Daria. Oh, beautiful. One more sunshine on Sunday morning. Ah, yes. Beautiful, beautiful song. Okay, I would like to share a song. This is from our tradition of the bowls. And it's very interesting what we share, because we share us. That is what we share. We all are doing it. But Baul, the philosophy of Baul, the life of Baul is always in the moment. And it has nothing to do with right, wrong, white or black. It is simply what it is in the moment. And in that moment, whatever comes, it becomes a song. You express yourself in a certain vibration, in harmony. Jago, jago, Sri Guru Devo, jago hridoy, জাগিয়া উঠিয়া বৈশ প্রাণালো জাগো 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 হৃদয় জাগিয়া উঠিয়া প্রাণালোক জাগো জাগো শ্রী গুরু জাগো হৃদয় So this is a kind of song we call the Murai. Murai means ushering in the morning, the first rays of the sun. And you are with the rays of the sun, when you just wake up in the bed, this is the first thing that we do. It's our way of paying gratitude to the existence. So just like the birds, they sing, the breeze it blows. So a bowel will always sing. And the word that comes out of the voice of the bowel, our principle is, if you are not singing, then you are not speaking. And if you're speaking, you're singing. So really, I remember when I was a child, I saw that movie Bambi, and there was this bunny rabbit I loved, Thumper. And he used to speak all kind of stupid stuff, and everybody used to be very embarrassed. And one time his mother came and said, Bambi, if you don't have something nice to speak, you better speak nothing at all. So speaking for us, it is our worship. It is also a power that has been given to us. It is a medicine, not for the other, but for you yourself. And how it affects us, because when you are speaking something, even in the mind, because the mind speaks, it speaks all the time. Eh? Who doesn't have a speaking mind? We all have that. So when this mind is speaking, actually you are speaking to yourself. So whenever we are expressing something, whenever we are sharing something, the thing is actually coming to us first. We are receiving it first. We are allowing it to happen to us first, and through us, then it is passing up to the other. Who has not experienced anger? I guess all of us have experienced being angry at some point of time. And what happens is is that you can get very excited and you can use many words. And after that, often whatever comes out of our mouth, then we are regretting, why did I have to speak all such garbage? But actually, these are, the learning processes, like a child who needs to know, oh, this is what I need to speak and this is what I don't need to speak. So there are very amazing practices that whenever you feel upset, you feel angry or things like that, understanding and learning that these are my points when my emotions are not being contained properly. So what we do is we sing. You are angry, go sing. You are happy, go sing and celebrate. You're frustrated, go and sing. So you are simply transforming all that energy into music. It's energy, pure energy. Whatever is happening to you, it's pure energy. And this is the power to receive and to retain and to capture all that raw energy into a blessing. How many times we listen to even sad songs? And they are also good. Even if you complain in a music or a song, after a while you laugh about it because you enjoy it. And then the words doesn't matter because the vibrations matter. So when you are putting a lot of emotion in your words, when you are putting a lot of emotion in your expressions, so we better watch out. What is that kind of expression? How you want to express it? And it is all about emotional well-being of the embodied women. I'm speaking especially for women because I am born and I've landed in the body of a woman. I'm sure the men also feel the same, but I only speak for the women. Because emotion is our superpower. And at the same time, our gift can turn into our and you can also burn the whole stuff. So this is an amazing process of meditation. What we use music and we also use dance. No. There's no angry song. But let's say you are angry, okay? Then we have our T.ntra and we can, because why are we angry? There is a reason behind it, okay? Somebody has made us sad, or somebody has put us in a hopeless situation, or some situation has happened. So I'm feeling sad about something. And to express that frustration, you really put it out as an anger. So when you go down, that is why I'm saying about sad songs or things that you are feeling uncomfortable, basically. You see little babies, little kids, why do they cry out in anger? Because they want something very badly. And the parents know that the child, what they are asking for at that point of moment, it's not good for that child. But the child wants it bad, let's say sweets, some candies or stuff. And the parents, they know if I give too much of sweet and the candies, they are going to completely ruin their teeth and their denture. And the child really cries and fights until and unless it gets tired. But the fun with kids or becoming like kids is, you are not holding on to things very long. But as we grow older, we keep on holding on things. And with the blessing of music, what happens when we sing? I'm not saying you have to be a great singer, but if you can only say, like, try out sometimes when you are very angry, and when you go and tell somebody, I'm very angry, this, that, and you put so much energy into it. Instead of that, if you would say, oh, I am so angry with you, and you say that and you start laughing at yourself, it will become so funny. And then you see the whole point of being funny, and at the same time, you can be expressive also. And then suddenly you see, actually, you're not angry. You simply want to say something and you want to put it out instead of becoming so intense, not harming your body, not harming your system, but at the same time, you can be expressive. So dance and music is such a gentle, such a feminine way to express yourself. And also, I do that very often. We all women, we get together here when we get together. So many women who came in, I have a small community of women here in India. And we get together. Yesterday, we had a gathering of about 25 women together offline. So whenever we are together, we dance and everybody chooses their own dance. Nobody's teaching them how to dance because the body knows how it wants to move exactly. And that is such an easy way to release. And in the bows, there is also a very scientific way of moving your energy, about whirling, just like the Sufis. And if you're doing it just as a meditation every day, if you wake up with a dance and if you wake up with music, your whole day is just set in tune and in harmony. You really feel so uplifted, so good, that whatever energies were pent up inside you and were holding inside you, it just goes out. Anyways, if you're angry or if you want to express something and you know that somebody is not giving that ear to you, you listen to yourself. You don't harm yourself. You don't hurt yourself. You simply go and play some music and you dance with it or you sing with it. And you say, okay, I don't do these also. Then just go out in nature. Sit with nature for some time. Because nature absorbs all that energy and gives you back your neutral space in the heart. There are so many different ways just to come back home, This is your home, this is your heart. And when we think that, oh, we are doing something to someone, whatever we are doing, we are just doing it to ourselves. There's nobody else. And then when we are mature enough to be so kind and good and loving and caring with ourselves, within ourselves, you will see automatically things are falling in place. Things are in place. Only you will see it, that things are already in place. Everything is fine. Everything is exactly how it needs to be. You cannot change the world, but you can change the way you look at the world. You can keep on complaining, you can be unhappy all your life, and you can simply say, wow, I'm still alive. And I can keep myself happy. And again, coming back to the breath, breath is the greatest way to trick your mind and to trick your system out of all kind of misery. Because it's your mind only who says that I'm angry or I'm happy or I'm this or I'm that. And if you will watch your breath, you know how is your breath when you are peaceful. You will be having very deep, slow breath. And when you will get angry or agitated or irritated, you will have very short breaths. You can keep breathing for a while, short breath, and immediately you will see that you are just getting very irritated and agitated. There's a lot of rush of energy towards your head. And when you're taking deep, long, restful breath, holding it inside, savoring it inside, just like you savor nice food. This is pure food for you, your soul, your body, your heart, your system. Deep, long breath. Feeling it inside, holding it inside, and really enjoying it. And with singing, that is what happens, because naturally we are bound to sing in a rhythm. So the breath is also in a rhythm. Everything in this whole world moves in a rhythm. The world, the earth is moving around in a rhythm. It has its own revolution around the sun. It moves on its own axis. So it has its own dance, you know. And just like that, everything in nature, everything in the world, everything inside us, we have a certain rhythm. And when we fall out of that rhythm, that is where all the trouble begins. That you are falling out of rhythm of the universe, of the world, of your surroundings. And that is what helps music and dance. It helps you to stay in the flow, your internal flow. Nobody knows that how you want to move today. Maybe you want to move slow. So today you have a slow dance with yourself. Maybe you simply want to do nothing, so you can just lie down under the sky and receive all the love from the sky. And these are the most easiest, simple things which are absolutely free of cost. It costs nothing. Baul is a life of freedom. That is from where I come. And it is the same with the concept of sannyas that we have in India. Humita would be knowing, because I think she's also an Osho sannyasi. So sannyas is a state when you first understand who you are and you understand the basic needs of your life. And then your mind is not bothering you anymore. You are not giving into the games of your mind. Because you will play anyways. Everybody plays in this world, in this life. It's a play. But if you are in that play, if you want to be very ambitious, then you have to play according to the rules of the game. Huh? And these games can be very tiring. For lifetimes after lifetimes, we are all playing these games. And I guess now we have come to such a time on this planet and also within ourselves that we really need to give ourselves a break, stop, breathe more into the heart, and really ask ourselves the most valuable questions. What is it that I truly, truly am looking forward to? What is it? Do everything in life, achieve everything, but in the end, you will see there's nothing. You will see you put all your energy and your time and your age and everything behind something, And it comes out like, okay, I'm standing nowhere again. And then again, everything has to be started afresh. But if you already know yourself, and from there you consciously say, hey, I participate in this play, and I know that I have to pay certain things, you are ready, you are responsible. And then even if while you go out to play and you have a few broken arms and ribs, then you're not going to blame anybody else other than yourself. But again, coming back to the question of truth, the truth is you really need long, deep, fulfilling breath to nourish yourself and your soul. You need joy in your heart. You need power in your body. And all these things, they are already given to you. They come to you from all the 5 elements in nature. It comes from Mother Earth. If you have a good walk in a park, it comes from the sky, so you can connect with your universal expansive self. You connect with water. You drink water. You drink enough water mindfully. After blessing the water, you bless your food, and then you really take your food with gratitude, whatever morsels comes to you. And you have enough sunlight on your body. That's the fire that you need to keep yourself alive, fresh, happy, sunny. That energy that keeps going inside, and you're glad to be in this human body, to have this beautiful human experience. And you breathe in fresh, crisp air every day. These are the true friends that you have always. They are there, available to you. For this, you only have to be present. That is all. Because you are made out of all these elements, the 5 elements. That is what is recharging and refreshing you every day. Yes, then go out, play a little bit. But always in a balance. That is what is most important. Because the demands of the mind, the expectations of the minds, they can keep going and going and going and going. They're never ending because it has nothing to do with you. It has something to do with your DNAs. It has something to do with your genetics. It has something to do with your environment, your country, the collective mind. So many things are there. But once you know who you are, nothing can move you from that space of true devotion. Coming back to the heart, coming back to the self. Every day, make a little time just to come back to yourself and embrace yourself and say, hey, everything's fine. Okay, are you doing good? And if it answers, yes, I'm happy, I'm good, and you can keep going, okay, you keep going. Listen to your body. If your body is saying, hey, don't push me too hard, I need a nap, go and take a nap, rest a little while. Do not push your basic system. Do not push yourself so far that you go away from yourself. And that is what happens to everyone in this world nowadays. They know about all the information is available. Everybody knows everything due to social media and internet and everything. Everybody knows about everything, but nobody knows about life because nobody lives. Everybody's busy gathering information, but all the information is there with you. Live your life. That's the true satsang for which you have come on this planet. You have come to live with you. You have come to enjoy you when you matter. And when you matter, when you are happy, when you're overflowing, that overflow will automatically touch people. You don't have to prove yourself. You don't need to take courses to be an influencer or to be somebody special. You are already special. Know that. How many people come to me because they are having a burnout, because they are great influencers on the social media? Their personal life is completely, they have gone for a toss. Because these are all games, because these are all plays, like drama. You're playing something, but which you are not in your real life. You can wear beautiful dresses, you can post pictures, and people think, wow, this person must be like this or like that. But in personal life, if your makeup is just rubbed out and that cloth is just taken off, you are naked, I am naked, everybody is just the same. And if you're just so grateful and happy to be who you are, you don't need anything fake. You are good to go. You are made perfect already. You came perfect, you will go perfect. And the best thing that you can wear is your true smile. Because that will show who you are. You don't have to fake anything. If you have that joy inside you, your energy will speak. Before being kind to someone, before being good to someone, be kind to yourself. Be good to yourself. Be true to yourself. And do not judge yourself for what comes up. There's no judgment. Be who you are. You don't have to be anyone else. Just be who you are. Humita, you want to share something?
Well, that's why it's so beautiful that we have moments like this. Because when we are caught up in this play of life, like you mentioned so beautifully, we sometimes forget. And we're dancing with all the things that are offered to us, whether it's on the internet or in life or a course or people, and then we distance from our true self. So being together like this morning in this warm bath, and many of you can feel that love is what we need. And it's okay to fall out. It's okay to just don't know for a moment. And it is even more okay when you come back to yourself. It's this life, sometimes you fall out, you come back, it's trial, it's error, it's loving, a little bit more loving. But it's all here. And in T.ntra, we say it's the path of acceptance. Acceptance where you are, acceptance who you are, acceptance what you are. And it's nothing. And it's everything at the same time. And knowing where you are in this moment is exactly where you need to be. And can you love it as much as something you made up with your mind, which maybe looks even better or feels better, lots of money, good health, many friends, traveling, or being at home with nothing? Can you love that as much? And that's the true freedom. Can you be at peace? Can you still feel the love, which is always there? And not the pink clouds, unicorn, romantic Valentine love. That's also amazing. Don't get me wrong, I love it. But it's that love, what Ria was sharing so beautifully. It comes from your heart. It's shining from inside out. It's always there. And that's the essence of life. Can you tap into that no matter what? Can you feel the love when the air goes out and in, out and in? Can you feel the connection with everything around you when you breathe? Can you accept life as it comes to you? Can you love that what arises? Can you feel complete just like that? Just because you are complete in every form. I am complete in the form I am right now. You are complete where you are right now. Life is working for you, never against you.
Always remembering that it gives such a peace inside you, you know, that life and everything is life around you. Everybody is doing their best. When somebody tells you something and you feel hurt, if you are in knowledge, you will know that person is not here to hurt you, but it's simply a perspective that person is putting in front of you. It's not to push you or to pull you. Your responsibility is just to be open and to receive. And if you don't want to receive, you don't have to. But nobody's hurting you. If somebody's angry, you can just have patience and listen to that person and know that person is not having a good time without judging that person, without trying to mend that person. And that is what we do. You know, we feel, the poor thing. Oh, something we have to do. We have to fix this, that. There's nothing to be fixed. Everything is fine. Everything is okay, knowing that this whole existence is working together harmoniously in this moment. And we are okay. We are perfect in this moment. I remember a tantric story of the saint Kukuripa. Kukuripa means the dog saint. So this man, Kukuripa, he used to live in a cremation ground. And he had nobody else but a pet dog. And the dog was his wife, his son, his brother, his sister, his father, and everything. And the dog would go with him everywhere he would go, and he would lie down. They would eat from the same plate and drink from the same pot. And they were just inseparable. And he was a big meditator. He was a big practitioner, and he was practicing his things. And one fine day, he got the call from the heavens, and the gods and the goddesses, they came down and said, Kukuripa, this is time for you. Come with us to celebrate in the heavens. And Kukuripa was, whoa, finally it happened. And so he was a very simple man. He was in his rags and things, and he would half day he would go naked. Someday he would have something to eat. Someday he would not have anything to eat. And he was taken to heaven. And every day he was given the best of food and the best treatment, the best place to live, the best dresses, and all kind of ornaments. And he was living in an amazing villa, and all the best women were around him. So much luxury, so much sensuous pleasures and everything. And like this, many years passed, and one day while he was just enjoying the night sky again, he heard his dog was crying and was praying because his dog felt lonely and was lost. And suddenly something happened in his heart, and he just took off all his garments and all his robes and all the jewelry that he had. And he just woke up all the gods and goddesses and say, hey, hello, bye. I enjoyed a lot in the heaven for some time. I'm going back. And they are saying, hey, Kukuripa, where are you going? You are entitled for eternal life in heaven. And he said, I don't care. I have had a taste of it. And then the gods and the goddesses, they were very curious and said, Kukripa, where do you want to go? He said, I want to go back to earth. What do you have on earth? He said, I have my dog. And he's crying. You know, every time I read the story, every time I hear the story, I have such a deep connection with this story because I have lived the same life and I have experienced it for myself. And you know, I know what joy it is to come back to your own dog, to your own home, to your own space. It is so beautiful. And then Kukripa came back to his cremation ground, started playing with the dog, and the dog was so happy, and they were crying together, laughing together in joy. He was going out to beg every day. You know, earthly creatures, we are very, very blessed to feel what we feel, because in our traditions of the Baals, we have a very beautiful song saying, don't try to become a god or goddess when you are given the human life, because the god and goddesses are craving to become human, because they don't feel what you feel, they don't experience what you experience. The only sadhana, the only practice of a human being is to be a perfect human being. That is why you are a human. A flower is not trying to be a river. A mountain is not trying to be a leaf. You are who you are. When you're just centered in you and you're just celebrating your being, you know, it's amazing. Thank you, Preeti. It's your own light that you see. We are all one in that light. I'm so grateful that I also have a chance to share this. We all have our moments of light and of shadow, but no, that is how whole existence is. It's a play of light and shadow, the yin and yang, the opposites, the polarities. It's beautiful. Day and night. There's nothing right or wrong about anything. It is what it is. It's a life of your own choices in a way. And actually, the truth is, we are all choiceless creatures. We have no choice.
That's so beautiful.
It gives a big boost to our ego sometimes to think that, oh, we have a choice. We are doing something. I tell you, we are not in control. You can be a billionaire, and when the time comes, you will die. And with your billions, you still cannot hold it. You have to die.
Yeah. I think that is beautiful to take with us into life and into our Sunday. We will be together every Sunday morning at 10 a.m. So invite your sisters, or if you think someone would be really beneficial to be with us and be together. And every week it will be completely different. We'll see what arises. But what we know is that we will meet at 10 o'clock Amsterdam time on Sunday morning. We'll try to keep it within the hour. Sometimes it will be a little bit longer. If there's one word you can share, maybe you open your microphone and just one word or two words out of gratitude, what you're feeling, what you took out of it. Let's bring it into the field and share whatever we're doing here. We know, like Kaulaka was sharing in the beginning, it's so big because it goes out into the world, it goes out into consciousness. It's our energy connecting with everyone around us. So let's just open the microphone for a moment and just share a word of love.
Allowing.
Acceptance.
Love and
Just
gratitude.
live. Just live.
Abundance.
Love and gratitude, abundance, just live. Beautiful.
Laughter.
Laughter. Very good. Laughter. More laughters. Yeah.
Oh,
Thank you all. It's been an honor to be with you. Like I said, next week we will be coming together. If you feel like it's you can always enter the church, come to our satsang. If you feel like I want to donate something, I will put a link in the chat. It's free only when you feel it. There you go. It's the same Zoom link every week. Very easy. Same Zoom link. You can just come and hang out with us, stay with us, leave, come, and share the words, which is going to come together, create a magic field, and pour more love into the world, because that's what we do. And laugh and cry. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Love you all.
love and many blessings to all
Yeah.
of you.
I'll put the song of Preet on. You can just, if you want to zoom out a little bit slowly, more slowly, then listen to the abundance song. So thank you, Preet. It was so beautiful. I'm going to share the song.